Hi, hello. So I'm super excited about this hairstyle. Watch and see. So here I am just going to comb my hair. All I had was for now, was my comb, big teeth comb. Of course, the parts are not going to be defined, but that's fine. So my white teeth comb, my brush, and my cocoa butter petroleum jelly, right? So I'm just making section in my hair, and I long for the day my hair grew, but for now I'll appreciate what it is. So I'm just putting the petroleum on the roots, and then I'm going to make a small part. Wait for it, what am I gonna do? Right, I'm going to make a small part, and then I'm going to oil my roots with the petroleum again, and then I'm going to put my edge control that I've been using, and I'm now going to brush, and then I'm going to make twists, right? So I'm just making simple twists. It's a little bit tight for what I'm going to do next. Yes, I'm going to make Bantu knots, right? So I'm just gonna section the front of my hair and make Bantu knots, and the back of my hair I'm just gonna take it up in a puff. So watch and see the whole process. All right, so yesterday, well, maybe by the time you see this video, days has passed already, but I was talking about Revelation chapter 13, and I know persons may not want to hear about this, but I have to share it. So in Revelation chapter 13, it talks about, John, the apostle John, was on the sand of the sea, and he saw a beast rising up out of the sea. Now, the book of Revelation is a prophetic book. It's not like your typical writings where what is written is exactly what is meant, right? The the writings here in Revelation are very symbolic, right? So when you see the word beast, it's referring to an ungodly person or nation when they would have been organized. So here it is, John saw a beast rising up out of the sea. This beast referred to the Roman Catholic papacy, right? And well, it gives a presentation of what this beast looks like. And as you further, well, I can't go over all of it now, but hopefully I'll do a teaching on it, right? But as you continue in Revelation 13, you see that in verse 11 it says, then I saw another beast coming up out of the earth, right? So it's a second beast. This second beast referred to a nation, right? And it refers to America. This beast coming up out of the earth, he had two horns like a lamb, so, and it spake like a dragon. So here it is, America Constitution is under Protestantism and Republicanism, and that's already two arms of the Constitution. So we see that America, through false prophets, right, they are going to make fire to come down from heaven in the sight of men, right, and deceive those who dwell on the earth by their signs. So this fire that that is going to be caused by these false prophets telling them who dwell on the earth, which is the American Congress, to make an image. So these false prophets that work miracle of calling down fire from the heaven, um they are going to tell these men, based on these miracles, that they should make an image to the beast. They should set up a constitution, right? And this image will be enforced. It is basically a exaltation of Sunday, right? When persons have a false knowledge in their mind, they have the sign of the beast or the mark of the beast in their forehead because it's in their mind, right? And because you want to buy and sell, you may not care about religion, but because you want to buy and sell, you agree with it. Not that you have a false doctrine of religious false doctrine in your mind. You may have other false doctrine in your mind, right? And so people want to agree with it because to them they're thinking that it's harmless. But for Sabbatarians, it's an attack against rights and freedom, right? The Ten Commandments from God, we have three basic rights: right to life, right to religious liberty, and rights to private property. And we have 8 freedom of thought, freedom of movement, freedom of conscience, freedom of speech, freedom of freedom of choice, freedom of belief, freedom of opinion, and freedom of expression. This law will attack Sabbatarians. This won't mean nothing to evangelicals because they think that they're under the law and not under grace. But this is horrible, right? Well, this law is going to be enforced so aggressive that you can't even buy and sell unless you have the mark of the beast, the name of the beast, or the image of the beast. So much so, if you don't accept it, you will be killed. But you have to study Bible prophecy and really come to appreciate that this is an antichrist system and it's an attack against the commandments of God. All God's commandments are righteousness, all of them, and we have to keep them when we are justified and God is in us. No government supposed to set up a law, right? God wants us to serve him freely, not by force, right? So hopefully another time I'll get into Revelation 13, but I'm just giving you a simple gist or simple talk on what is some of the things here in this chapter, right? But you really gonna have to study or get the book, The Global Sunday Law. It does touch on a lot of things, but this Global Sunday Law that is coming, it's not good. It's not good. Right? So here it is. I did my Bantu knots and a high puff in the back, and I love it. Right, so thank you so much for listening to me, and may the grace of God be with you. Bye. See you in the next video.